Hey guys, since you clicked, I gotta tell you, don't go anywhere. Today I'm gonna be reviewing a world's first lightsaber that I know you haven't seen. Today I'm gonna be reviewing the Darth Plagueis Master to Emperor Palpatine lightsaber and staff. You don't wanna miss this, come hang out. Boom! Hey guys, welcome to Finding the Force, your favorite Star Wars and lightsaber channel. I am none other than Obi-Dad Kenobi. Hello there. If this is your first time checking out my channel, just go ahead and hit the subscribe button, get that part over with. You don't want to miss videos like this of sabers that you've never seen before. And also, if you find yourself liking the video, hit the like button. It tells YouTube I make good content. Thanks a lot, guys. This is why I love having my channel that I've been working on for like over 6 years. I get to check out the coolest treasures from the Star Wars universe, even ones you didn't even know existed. A lot of you fans out there who might be more casual may not have heard of Darth Plagueis, but he was actually the master of Emperor Palpatine. And Palpatine tells Anakin while he's watching that show in the concert about the tragedy of Darth Plagueis, who was his master. And just like the ways of the Sith, they're super greedy and vengeful. And Palpatine admits to offing his master after being shared the secret of immortality. I have to thank the legendary Korbanth sabers for sending me another beautiful Star Wars treasure. If you guys didn't know about Korbanth, they're one of the first lightsaber companies ever to be offering like super screen accurate lightsabers that are installed electronic, Neopixel, bright, loud, crazy fun. So Korbanth's been there from the beginning, and they're known for manufacturing their own style of lightsabers. I also reviewed a really epic Darksaber that was designed and themed to the Clone Wars, held by like Sabine and Darth Maul. Boom, check that video out. Also put at the end of this one, really easy for you guys to click on after the video. So guys, the owner of Korbanth, his name is Randy. He's a huge Star Wars super fan, and he's also an extremely generous guy. They're totally hooking it up with an epic discount code for all the viewers on my channel. Make sure you catch that in a little bit in the video. So before we look at the details, I want to share a couple facts with you guys. I don't believe there's any canon material showing Plagueis and his lightsaber in its entirety. But the main driving motivation for the design of this saber was Hasbro released a Darth Plagueis action figure. And so by looking at that photo as inspiration, that helped Randy and the Korbanth team design this epic lightsaber staff. Dude, check out the box it comes in. Completely unique and custom Korbanth sabers, Darth Plagueis lightsaber box. This will even look nice on your shelf even without the saber. You ever hear the tragedy of Darth Plagueis the Wise? He could save others from death, but not himself. So let me show you the details of this lightsaber and staff. Let's do this! Oh yeah. The Darth Plagueis lightsaber. Check this out. One of a kind. So first of all, this is the saber configuration. There's two. You can have the staff and this is the saber. So because Darth Plagueis was over 7 feet tall, it would make sense that his longer kind of alien-esque hands would need a longer hilt to hold on to. The lower half of this saber, whose lightsaber does it remind you of? And if you're thinking Palpatine, I totally agree. This totally looks like the overall body shape and even pommel of Emperor Palpatine's lightsaber, which of course we've seen a lot of cases where the Jedi Padawans and Masters have similar characteristics to each other's sabers. So beautiful solid gold material used for the base. It's nice and smooth, and this is an air vent right here for the sound. So we're gonna check out the sound. The sound can escape here, but also the pommel, which is very Palpatine-esque. Nice gold ring down here with the tip being gold, but you can actually loosen this to let out a little bit more sound, which is kind of unique. I haven't seen that on very many sabers, the ability to kind of release or tighten or like close off the sound a little bit. Pommel also comes off, and this is how you attach it to the staff configuration. We'll get to that in a minute. Working our way up the saber, we have this connector piece here. We're going to unscrew, when you get to the chassis, you want to unscrew the connector piece from the upper half of the saber, but beautiful 4 gold bars to give you a little bit more grip and also to keep the centerpiece more interesting rather than just being a solid silver bar. I like this very much. Moving our way up, another nice gold band below the activation switches. One will be power, one will be auxiliary. Yours will be immaculate. If you see a little blemish here or there, this is kind of a tester saber that Randy sent me. And working our way up the upper half of the saber, we can see these kind of different layers, keeping the saber interesting with a beautiful emitter kind of shroud that comes up here with a gold color. There we go. So there are holes for 3 different separate, as you can see, retention screws. I'm only going to be using the one here in the back. Beautiful, elegant. Let's check out the staff. All right, so this is the staff in its entirety. This section right here comes separate. I do recommend adding this to the staff because this adds some much needed sound ventilation. And so again, stick around for the demo and let's see how well this saber sounds. And I'll show you the chassis in just a minute. And this is the rest of the staff. There we go. Get the whole staff in the picture there. A couple of gold rings in the center. Actually 2 sets of gold rings on the lower half. Let's check out the pommel. A little bit of extra sound ventilation there. Solid and a very nice, like kind of bulbous gold accent here in the middle. Feels good, doesn't feel like there's nothing chipping off, and ready to have fun. I want to say this is the only pike that I've seen, but if I'm not mistaken, did the temple guards have pikes? I forget, let me know down in the comments. And this is the completely custom chassis by Reaver, branded with the logo of Korbanth sabers and Reaver on the other side. This chassis feeling quite solid and sturdy is 3D printed, I believe. Dual speakers down here at the lower end of the chassis. A crystal chamber.
Darth Plagueis.
Oh, there we go. Lights up. Nice added crystal chamber with this beautiful bronze colored casing. I really love that. Kill switch, definitely helpful. Being a Profi board, you want to save your battery. So kill switch is always very helpful to have. And of course the pin connectors up at the top and your typical lithium ion battery, which you have to remove in order to charge. So I'll put a link down for Amazon. You can charge 4 batteries at once. It tells you the exact battery level. It's a smart charger, so you can leave it overnight. Don't worry about it. It'll stop charging when it's full. And this is the beautiful custom chassis. So before we turn on this dark, menacing saber staff, I bet you're wondering how much it's going to cost to pick one of these up. So to pick up all these components fully installed with a Profi soundboard and packed with lightsaber sounds, it's only $675, which also comes with Neopixel blade, of course. And Randy himself does do a really quick tutorial video on how to disassemble and reassemble your saber. But if you wanted to put this on display and you're not interested in electronics, or unless you have a custom installer that you work with, it's only $350 for all these parts. So of course I can't forget to tell you guys about the crazy generous discount code, boom, right above my head for 10% off your purchase using my special discount code for all you viewers. And of course, I made it super easy for you guys. I put the link directly to take you to this saber down in the description below. Hey guys, if you missed it by chance, I also reviewed a totally custom lightsaber from Korbanth, a Luke Skywalker with a beautiful exposed crystal chassis. There's 2 versions. This is the newest version I just did, the V3. Really fun saber video about a design you probably haven't heard about. Check that out after this one. All right guys, so it's time to dim the lights and fire up the super dark and menacing Plagueis saber staff. So I gently insert the blade, feeling the pins getting pressed down, and tighten that retention screw. For all you who are new to Neopixel sabers, when you feel the blade, give it like a half a turn after that. That's really all you need. All right, are you ready guys? This is the Plagueis sound font. I think Reaver also provided this thing packed full of sound fonts. We're gonna check out a few. Here's the Plagueis, 3, 2, 1. Ooh. Yeah. Not your typical flicker, but the blade profile they chose is really kind of more of a wavy, has like a wavy texture to it. There you go. Oh, this is a fun saber to wield. Whoa, I bet none of your friends have seen this before. But I do have to be honest with you guys that for having 2 speakers in the chassis, and this is the maximum volume that I have it set to. It is a little bit on the quieter side. So when I hook it up to the staff, let's see if the volume gets a little bit louder with those other vents. Yeah. I love how they configure their Profi boards so you can just hold down the auxiliary and you don't have to hit it to trigger lockup. Action-packed clash effects. Accent swings, for sure. And there's like a bunch of places you can hold it, but if you hold it right below the switches, this saber you can spin. Sweet. Woo! Oh! Let's put it in the staff and check it out. So I'm just going to unscrew the pommel here. And this midsection, again, it comes separately, so I added the midsection, and we're gently going to insert it in the bottom. Nice. Oh, dude, this is crazy. I can't wait. Oh, the Plagueis Lightsaber staff. Solid. Whole staff is solid. I've never like wielded a pike before. Man, if I'm about 6 feet, it's about 6 feet tall from, and this is the shorter blade, to the very end of the pike. Connecting the staff and having this midsection definitely helps with the sound ventilation. And that is the Plagueis Lightsaber staff. Thank you guys so much for watching to the end of my video. I really appreciate you guys. Please make sure to leave a comment down below about what you think about the Darth Plagueis saber staff. Until next time, guys, make sure to take care, be safe, and have an awesome Star Wars day. See you next time, guys. Woo! Yeah!